All right, here we are. Podcast number 1, semi-core. Before the beginning.
Before the beginning. So, like our upbringing, our childhood, leading up to like when we met and started surfing big waves together.
You want to start us off with where you grew up?
Sure, yeah. I was born in Capitola, Santa Cruz, east side of Santa Cruz. My family lived there for a long time. My dad was a lifeguard on the West Cliffs for a long time, and then we moved down to Southern California when I was 6. I grew up in Laguna Beach, California. Fortunate to like be close to the ocean still and go to the beach after school all the time, and like being in the water was just a part of my life. I also played water polo. So I was just always in the water and being outside and being active. And then eventually I transferred to a community college in San Luis Obispo called Cuesta, and I played junior college water polo there for 2 years. That was a great time. Eventually I transferred to CSU Channel Islands, and
Go Dolphins.
Yeah, go Dolphins. And that's eventually where I met this guy, and that's a whole nother story. We're just scraping the surface. But how about your start?
Let me first ask you about your first, do you remember like your first wave or your first time going on the beach, or when you realized you love surfing?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if this is like common or if this has happened with other people, but my mom said when she was pregnant with me that I would go nuts every time she went in the pool or something like that. I don't know, like that didn't happen with my sister.
I think my mom said the same thing. It might be everyone.
I don't know. Okay. Like she just knew I was going to be a wild boy, like from a young age, and like same with this kid. We're both like just crazy kids with tons of energy. We had to like channel it somehow. So good thing we both like dialed into sports, him wrestling, me water polo. But yeah, I'm grateful. My dad was a waterman. He was a lifeguard, so he taught me how to egg beater at a young age, and he taught me how to body surf at a young age, doing like pier swims and stuff like that. Junior lifeguards was awesome. My first wave, I think he pushed me into a wave at Waikiki, which is, historic. Of course, that's like one of the first surf spots ever. I remember just pushing me into a wave. The board was as big as a sidewalk, and still like big boards. But and then one day, and then San Onofre in Orange County is like another longboard wave, and I just went there all the time with him when I was young. Eventually he said, don't push me, or I said, don't push me anymore. I want to get in the waves myself. And then I just started catching waves myself, and I was just, just having so much fun on the 7-foot board, the only board I really had, like all the way up till middle school, just like all conditions, big days, small days, just surfing a ton in between water polo practice and just hanging out at the beach in Laguna. I was lucky to grow up by the ocean and surf.
So you weren't like a comp kid? You didn't like do surf contests?
No, my dad was kind of like old school. And there was like this one like entry level like surf contest at Waikiki one year, because we like would go to like Hawaii every like 2 years or something, like when I was young. And I remember it was like a little longboard competition. There was only a couple kids in it. I did end up like getting third, but I definitely wasn't like a comp kid, or like I didn't even shortboard really. Like my shortboard like was still like bigger than me. It was like 6'2" or something when I was like in middle school. I still like couldn't really do turns. So it wasn't like
you basically rode the same soft top until you were like 18. Or like 20.
Pretty much.
Was it until 20?
I think in high school I was shortboarding a little, but I was so busy with water polo that I couldn't really chase swell. I didn't even know how to like, you're the one who taught me how to like read the buoys and actually like know what the waves are going to be. I would like just old school surf check, just pull up to the beach and see what it looks like. But yeah, I had no idea like the world of like surfing waves outside of like Orange County and surfing bigger waves, hollow waves, and all this stuff like was all new to me until I was an adult. That's when I was like, oh, surfing can really be treated as like a sport. You can really go after it. And so yeah, that was how surfing was to me. But honestly, just wave storming and riding 7-foot boards and just hot dogging and walking all over the place on the board, that's like that's what made me fall in love with surfing. Yeah, down at Hakama, Thalia in Laguna Beach, California, like incredible place to grow up and learn how to surf. Yeah, I'm really lucky got to do that.